Hey everyone, Genome here, proud non-boy member and free-to-play player of old. Hey, today I'm going to be hopefully recording a semi-auspicious moment as I complete DD4 for the first time. I hope. RNG notwithstanding, I have like 4 characters left to kill, so it should be able to get it down. I had some bad RNG at the end of that last time, so I'm gonna have to core it today, but I'm tired of waiting. So just to give you an idea where I'm at on my account, obviously I'm very free to play. I have a low TCP for the most part, and a lot of what I did for the initial setup for DD4 was kind of wrong, but I just did with what I had. So you'll probably see that with my last group here, because it's not the optimal legendary setup. So here we go. Yeah, so here's what I'm running, and now I get to spend a whole bunch of cores. Oh, only 200 cores. I hate doing it, but I've been doing it a little bit more because I've been really wanting to get through this last node. So I'm going to run this with Phoenix, Maw, Black Bolt, Jubilee, and Doc Ock. I do have Adam Warlock kind of on deck. I'm waiting for a few pieces, though, on him, unfortunately, because I was leveling up Cloak and Dagger at the same time. Most specifically, Cloak was taking some of the same pieces of his, and I was using them at the very tag end of node 12 of DD4. We'll talk about that one later, but let's go ahead and get into the fight and see how I do. I know this means nothing. This is like a year out of date or whatever, but, you know, it's for me. I'm always about this time frame on DD4. I'm usually like 8 months to a year behind actually completing it, because I just don't care that much, right? I'm a fairly casual player, so, and I don't spend money in this game. Yeah, when I talk about bad luck I had, this, oh, and of course Phoenix gets, I could just reset right now to see if she does not get ability blocked, but we'll wait. For whatever reason, this stupid Kree revived at the end of the last fight, so it was like, so I had to waste an attack on her. So, all right. Really want to start whittling. I'm not sure where Emma's abilities are right now, so let's just go ahead and hit Mordo blind. Yeah, I figured she was due to go into diamond form, but I was wrong. All right, so let's actually start working on her, even though everyone else has got defense down. I'll just go ahead and ult now. I took care of vision. I didn't think I would. All right, well, you know what? He does have defense down, so we'll just save Emma. And we'll stun Emma, assuming it will stick. There we go. And let's go to town. I don't know if his ult is up or not. That's the only thing that'll hit us. Yep, of course, it's always up when he's blinded. But, alright. It shouldn't really matter. My experience with this node has been kind of mixed. I'll show you how long I was in here shortly. This is probably not necessary. I probably should have slowed her, but whatever. Some more things for her to aim her ult at if she has it. But yeah, I've been in here for a little while, probably a week or more, but I'll look at my exact, definitely not the record in here, but if I could put this on auto at this point, but you never know, man. Emma. Let's wait till she gets out of diamond form before I use the special there. This will actually do some damage, but I'm just going to kind of take it slow. Of course, Black Bolt is not optimal, and he hasn't been great, but I do have a 7 red, a 7 yellow Black Bolt, so I had him already built up anyway. Previously, I used to raid with him quite a bit, and there we go. Doc Ock with the killing blow. So this was my suboptimal way of beating the last node on DD4, or at least the legendary nodes. And there's Doom! Woohoo! I'll get him just about the time he's completely irrelevant. Even though I did get some pretty good use out of Ultron when I unlocked him. He was still kind of meta, actually. Let's see, what did I get here? Hey, miasmas. Sweet, sweet action. Nice, nice, nice. Do I get the little healthy things? Oh, okay, I need some of these right here, I think, for Adam Warlock, so. I know I need the geodes. Ah, good, some more little health catalysts. I need lots of those, and the targeting one, too. Those are the ones I let a lot of characters to get into the legendary node, and it sapped me. Like, I had like 2,000 meat saved up, now I'm down to like 700, but. Alright. There it is. We'll go ahead and take a look at the nodes that I did and how I went about it. And then maybe I'll do a video series on my second run through for players, because I was waiting a lot of the time in here, especially around city nodes, because it took me forever to get the symbiotes up there. And I had to make a pretty poor decision there. Hey, Doom! What knows ya? Alright. So let's go take a look at... is it going to show me my history now? I can't remember. Of course, it's not going to show me. But of note, I did the math yesterday, I think it was, and I spent a little over 3 months in here. Lessons learned. You know, some things you just can't rush. It's not, once you actually get into the nodes, it's not that bad, as this has been covered ad nauseum before, but it's mostly just a waiting game. You would get to, you know, past one set of nodes, and then you need the next character trait, and you're waiting as you're gearing. If you're like me, you're gearing up slow, right? Trying to be smart. Then you'll have like another character that's very close to, you can just hit the upgrade all and get him in there to start the node, but it's like the character stinks. So it's like, do you really want to use it? So a lot of times I'd find myself just waiting even longer until I had the character I wanted built up. Because really there's no technical rush. I can do everything I'm doing every day without Doom, no problem. It'll be nice to have him, but right now he's still baby Doom, so he's kind of useless anyway for me. But so it's a game of patience, I guess, and I don't know. And the biggest problem, of course, is node 12. I wound up actually bringing Carnage up just to have another body in there. But surprisingly, Emma did not give me too rough of a time. I went in there with, to start, Symbiote Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, and Scream. And then I wound up also adding Dagger there, because I have her pretty high. And that was doing okay until basically Emma dropped. But I was in there about 36 days. But anyway, once I switched the ISOs of Symbiote Spider-Man and Scream over to Skirmisher for the extra focus boost, so I can actually stun and slow Emma when she was out of diamond form, of course, then it went swimmingly. The problem is the node after, or the wave after, just obliterates you. And you just sit there getting like 100k. You get like one attack in a day for a while until you can get someone down. You gotta go and like Miss Marvel, and then you gotta go JJ, and then maybe you can do Captain Marvel and or Black Bolt, depending on what else is on the field. But it's very counterintuitive of what you want to go for, because Black Bolt's shredding you every freaking turn, and Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel's like deleting one character first every turn. So you want to aim for them, but you can't afford to like let Miss Marvel go with her passive, and you can't afford to let JJ keep cleansing. So eventually I also got Cloak in there to go with Dagger. Got rid of I think I got rid of Carnage. I could have got rid of Scream because mine's kind of squishy. Once again, it's just about bodies in there. So that went much easier when I got both those in there. And I have a feeling that I won't be probably one-shotting it when I get through there again, but it'll be much, much easier all through the city nodes. And the very last node, I was in there. I've been in there for a little while because there's like 70 million health in there. And it's just, you know, I forget how many characters, 60 enemies or something like that. So it takes a while to get through it. And you can't even cheat on the last node by staggering the waves too well, because basically each wave, you have to kill every member before the next one drops. So you can't cheese it, right? So there's that. But my overall experience in there has been okay. Of course, it was almost universally better than DD4, except for, of course, node 12, and maybe the final node was pretty annoying, to be honest with you. But it felt a lot more fair, and some of it felt much more puzzle-like to complete, which I kind of dig on. So, yeah, hopefully some of that was helpful. I know... once again, this is definitely not current content. I know I'm just a lousy, not even a tryhard, really. I'm just a lousy, filthy casual is what I am. But, you know, you too can do it if you get there slowly. You don't have to spend money to do it. You can be smarter about your upgrades than I was earlier on. I've been kind of, like, paying for some past mistakes, like leveling up Black Bolt too much because I used him a lot back in the day, and things like that. And then you're kind of like, well, do I just completely work on a brand new character? Which usually the answer is yes, if it lines up with the nodes. But it's just been kind of it's been an interesting slog. Each of the Dark Dimensions has taken me about the same amount of time to complete, to be honest with you. I think DD2 might have gone a little faster than the others, but I was using a really suboptimal team. I've talked about it before in other videos, like Ant-Man, Star-Lord, Loki. I did have Minerva, but it was just really bad my first run. It took forever to get through there. So hopefully yours is a little less painful. But I'll do some more videos on each team that I used for each set of nodes, and then hopefully that will be helpful to some other people. So anyway, there it is. I have the blue-eyed sorcerer here in the ranks. Now, I probably won't be working on him because I had to dump so much resources and other characters to actually unlock him, and it's not really much of a point until I get real Doom unlocked. One good thing to note is I do have quite a bit of dark character credits or whatever saved up, because I didn't really boost Ultron at all because I haven't worked on him in quite a while. But so I should be able to hopefully upgrade Doom next time he rolls around to the 5th star. By that time, I should have him a full Doom. So anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Another Dark Dimension down, and I think Tadano Mac probably beat me in finishing Dark Dimension 5 than I did Dark Dimension 4. But that's what happens when you spend the amount of 10 acres in Malibu on a mobile game. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Genome, just preparing for the second round slog of Dark Dimension 2.